Hello lovelies, hope you're all okay this morning. Sorry I'm a few minutes late getting onto the live today. I was still sort of in a session with a client, and although sessions are an hour, if we are in the middle of a conversation that we haven't sort of finished tying the strands up of, then I will always go over just to make sure that we've got them to a place where they're okay. So the reason for the delay is just that I won't finish a conversation with a client dead on the hour that they have if there's little bits that we still need to pull together, just to make sure that I'm leaving them so that they're okay, because obviously sometimes what we're talking about is very difficult, can be quite traumatic, so for me it's really important that we finish those conversations beforehand. So apologies for being a few minutes late on. Shell, good morning, hope you're okay, lovely. Thank you very much for watching live, I do appreciate it. Today I just wanted to have a quick chat with you about this whole thing about healing her toxic past and just talk a little bit more about what that means. So in terms of the relationships that you may have had, you might have had all sorts of toxicity during your life. So for me, I've had toxicity in childhood, I've had toxicity in adult relationships, and I've had toxicity in friends. So this group is for people who have relationships that have been very difficult with any of those people. So some of them may be from childhood, maybe your parents, maybe bullying at school and what have you, and you are still carrying some of the toxicity from that because it ends up in our veins, it ends up being something that pumps around our body in a very unhealthy way. So for me, the toxic part, the actual definition that I have got of toxic, which I've sort of nailed down specifically for the group and nailed it in the training, so toxic is harmful or unpleasant in a way which spreads to other areas of life, which can be in a gradual or subtle way. So sometimes it takes a little while for us to appreciate that there's actually a whole myriad of different things which are adding together and making quite a massive sort of boiling pot and what have you. So in terms of healing her toxic past from the group, yes, it includes all kinds of relationships, family relationships, friends and partnerships. Good morning, Katie Jane, hope you're well. I fit into all three of these categories. Yes, me too, absolutely, all three of those, not a great feeling. But equally, there are things that we can do to move away from that, to heal the toxicity from that, that help us to move forward, because those toxins going around our body, going through our minds, are damaging long term. They're damaging short term sometimes as well, but certainly long term it has an effect. And I want all of you beautiful women to be able to feel that you can fulfill your potential. I'm still a work in progress, but I am further down the line having done that work. I will always be a work in progress, we all will. But if I can help any of you to move forward from toxic issues that you have got right now or that you've had in the past, then that's really important to me. And that could be in any of those relationships in your life. And it can just be something that was just terribly unpleasant. So toxic doesn't need to mean traumatic. It doesn't need to mean physical abuse. There are lots and lots of other ways of hurting us, for women hurting, just hitting us. You know, that's not the only thing that can hurt us and harm us. There's lots of other things. And sometimes some of the most subtle things that have happened are actually some of the cruelest. So just to be clear about who this group includes, it's very unpleasant relationships with anybody in your life and feeling like you're carrying some of that with you. Now, some of you may already be nearer to where I am, or maybe even further than where I am. You may have experienced this and kind of turned things on its head. If you are feeling much more confident now, that's equally a story to share with the group. That's equally inspirational for the people in the group. So please do that. I hope you're enjoying the group so far. I hope that clears up any sort of areas of uncertainty about exactly what we cover. This isn't just about relationships in terms of partnerships. This is also about other areas of our life where we can be massively negatively impacted, and that is really, really important. So thank you to those who were on with me today. Who have I missed? Charlotte, good morning, hope you're okay, lovely. Gillian, lovely to see you, thank you very much for joining me. If you've come on quite late, it's worth just a little catch up, so do watch the replay. today. Any comments and everything, it would be lovely to hear from you about what your thoughts are. And also, if you're happy to share, where do you sit with that? You know, where is that for you? Are you like me, like Katie Jane? Is it friends, family and relationships for you, partnerships for you, or is it just one of those elements? Do let me know. I would love to hear. Katie Jane, yes, that would be absolutely fantastic for you to share your story. Either put a comment in here, or if you're happy to put a post in the group, anything that you write within this group is safe. And secondly, it's so inspirational to other people. So even if it's just that they don't feel alone. So do share your stories, because people would love to hear them and also feel that they are not alone in the pain that they've experienced. Lots of love to you guys, and I will see you tomorrow for the end of week live. I can't believe it's going to be Friday already. What happens with time? Anyway, have a great day, gorgeous people, and I will see you very soon. Lots of love. Mwah.